Greetings to you. Thank you so much for making time to join us. We are coming to you from an unfamiliar place. That is our home village. We are coming from Navajo constituency, Kakamega County. And this is still Sound Candid Talk. We're having a conversation on the current state of affairs and, of course, to weigh what is happening. You've heard the rumor that Gladys Wanga and Oburu are calling Orengo and Sifuna. Should Orengo and Sifuna accept Oburu and Wanga back in ODM? And of course, what is the fate of ODM? And Mandamano tomorrow, Tuesday, when everybody is out to see to it that our country is not taken hostage by the powers that be. Well, we'll be having a conversation with our usual noisemaker, the man from Kumairo, we know. Wakatsa. We are lange wakatsa. About rango limul. I'm well.
I'm doing good also.
Welcome to the village.
I want to welcome all the people to the village. Feel free to join where you are joining, please. Remember to share, subscribe. We are live on Sound Candid Talk Facebook, Sound Candid Talk YouTube, Sound Candid Talk Live, also on YouTube. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, you are not doing justice. Please do justice by liking. We have given up the upline, and then I see the upline is getting hot.
Yes.
We need power.
They went for power. Now they want respect too. So what has happened? Power has translated or has changed?
I think things change our reports very fast. And if somebody is not careful, you will be remaining behind. Wanasema Kenya ugeuza usiku. Ukiamka asubuhi unapata kama kumeenda. So when you sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow morning, you found everything gone.
Hey. So let's go back to the starting point. We need power. We must do everything to stay in power, including closing our political party if necessary, just to stay in power. But now it's like that power was not real. And they are turning around and saying, now we need respect. So what is going on? Is somebody has realized is being deceived, or what is happening?
I can see that, politics is a mind game. And if I know that I can make you come to my box by telling you this, or if I say this, you will come to my place, I have to say it so that you can come to my place. As long as you be on my side, and then I achieve to do what I'm achieving. Because politics is creating this point and destroying this place. Remember at the time Uhuru Ruto? Remember that time?
Yes.
The ODM structure was so much engaged on saying, we don't know what. Making them familiarity, hence forgetting to campaign for themselves. That's the structure that is happening. I want to make you to campaign for me indirectly. The moment before you realize yourself you have been campaigning for me, you are too late. You will see now the transition. Oburu said that now he wants power. And then somebody asked him, if you cannot even manage the ODM alone, how will you manage to get the power? What are you bringing on the table? If already ODM is being scattering up. So now it has changed now. Because you're feeling like I'm doing this. Now you have to respect me because I'm the party leader now.
I'm a party leader like everyone else.
Like every other party leader.
But if I'm able to persuade you from your party and make you sing my song, are you still qualified party leader?
Somehow, some people I don't know, but I can say to Kenyan is very different. They say to Jiunga, Baba alituacha wapi? That is the slogan of Mkoa kutumia. Baba alituacha wapi?
Let's just cut it where it is, where the blood flows. It appears somebody is waking up from sleep, that it has been a game all along, and there was no Papa left us, or we have to stay in power. It was all somebody being seduced and entering the box. And now the box is becoming tiny because other people are entering the same box. And so somebody is asking out, not that he doesn't want power. like initially said, but that power is not attainable. Okay. Now, by the way, there's a rumor that there can be a possible handshake between Ruto and Gachagua. Could that be what is causing agitation with Wanga and Oburu?
I'm not sure, but you can see the strategy Gachagua is using. Yesterday alisema kwamba, juzi amesema kwamba ati mlidhania mkinitoa mmenitoa ndani ya roho za watu. Mnaweza nitoa kwa nini? You can impeach me, but I'm always impeach from the people's heart. That was the structure he said.
Yes, and meaning he has his voting bloc behind him. But what is the purpose of the voting bloc behind him? Is it not for negotiation, for the slice of power in the government?
You know, when you have the voting bloc, you can use it the way you want. You can decide to trade it. You can decide. No, let me use the Rigiji words. You remember the other time Rigiji, he was interviewed, and then they asked him, "What do you think about that?" And then he said, "If the time comes, we will know. If we will agree, we will support Kalonzo. We will sit down and agree, we will support Kalonzo. And if they agree, they will support me. We will sit down and agree, we will support Rigiji. And if we will sit down and agree, we are supporting the other person from the opposition. We'll sit down and then discuss. But say that we will not disclose right now who will be standing from their point." Now you see they have the Chama DCP. You can decide to make somebody from DCP say that this person that is buying from DCP.
Okay. And so Gachagua being a threat to the re-election of William Ruto remains as it has always been a threat.
It is because Gachagua knows a lot from Ruto's side.
Okay.
Remember the other time they were together. So if I've been with you, I know the way you walk. I know the way we started the last time. I know everything. So for me getting you out of the way, it is easier from the other person that doesn't know you. Yeah.
Right. Now let's come to the place of Oburu calling Sifuna and Orengo. How do you see this? Should the Sifuna and Orengo accept Oburu and Wanga into Linda Mwananchi, since Linda ground is not working?
Okay, first of all, we'll check out, because I'm not in the heart, inside the Sifuna's heart or Babu Wino's heart. You remember once Sifuna was impeached, people think that it is coming to an end. They knew now, if we remove him to the power, being an ODM secretary, we have killed him. But they never knew it was the starting point, or it was the wake-up call. Some people think that the moment you have structured somebody, you have ended the person, but the person is starting up or starting something new. Seeing the journey of Babu Owino, since from campus to this time, they have been the people that have been trying to build up something new in every place they go. You have seen Sifuna. Sifuna is trying to build something new, even in Senate.
It doesn't get swallowed up. It stands out.
It stands out. And then he makes sure everything that whenever I stand something or I show up something, the thing must stand up and remain. Uliona akiambia, you tell the news of they were interviewing, and then they were getting the audit of the county. And then the last governor who decided to reign.
The Samburu governor, who was being arrested.
You found that many said that. And if you feel that I'm not capable of being the secretary among the leaders who are involved for the secretary asking the question, I can sit down. But still, we have other senates will come in, they will still ask the same question, because they are qualified as senators to be at this place.
Yes.
So they will not give a damn blind and then just close their eyes and things getting wrong, or afraid of asking that, where did you take the money?
So back to this Oburu, because it appears that there is an inevitable requirement of reconciliation in ODM if ODM will remain relevant and useful. And of course, the enemies of ODM from within are the ones that have done more harm to ODM than the enemies from outside. The people in the inside circle of ODM who went out to work with Ruto on how to scatter ODM were the main enemy that ODM had. And the people got carried away with the same, are now saying that we have now learned our lesson. We want to come back and work together. Do you advocate for that? Or you see like it is a strategy by the same enemies to come and destroy Linda Mwananchi?
Okay, that point I'll give my opinion. I'll not give everybody else's opinion because everyone has opinion. I believe in Kenya where everybody is somebody. So to me, opinion, I say that I can feel like they will not agree, or I'm suggesting that they have not they will not compromise with that. Because if this person have already shown you that, if I'm being shown something, I can trade you for that thing, which make him different when he comes back. Ulikuwa na bibi akakuja kwa nyumba, mkakuwa na mvurugo, akabeba vitu zote akahama, akaenda nazo, akakuacha bure. Baada kwenda zikaisha, akaamua kurudi tena juu ameona umetafuta zingine. Utamrudisha ama you learn from the last lesson?
Now that is a choice that must be made by, is Linda Mwananchi safe with the Linda ground joining? And between the two, which one will be dissolved? Linda ground or Linda Mwananchi? And if they come together, will they read from the same script? If I were the Linda Mwananchi, I would not treat Linda ground as ODM officials. Ni kama ulitoka kanisa ukaenda, umezurura makanisa ingine, unarudi, alafu nataka kuwa head usher. So unaanzia kule kwa membership, tukupeleke kwa discipleship class, tukupeleke leadership class. Ukigraduate, that's when we'll appoint you. So if Wanga and Oburu wants to join Linda Mwananchi, they should drop the chairmanship title and the party leader title and come as members.
Which is impossible because now you feel, Kenyans. When somebody has already tasted the power, the person doesn't want to leave the power. But once the power to turn and every time, everything turning towards the person. To me, I can say like this: if Sifuna and the Babu stand firm or make a blunder, they'll end up losing the youth that are standing there. So they have to make a wise decision because check out the multitude for Linda Mwananchi and then the multitude of Linda ground. Where do we have the weight? We have a lot of weight on Linda Mwananchi than on Linda ground. So the possibility of Linda ground supporting Linda Mwananchi is high than the possibility Linda Mwananchi to support Linda ground.
The strength of Linda Mwananchi is the Wananchi.
Yeah.
What is the strength of Linda ground?
The strength of Linda ground ni ile tuliwachwa.
Wewe kama umeachwa, sasa turudi kwa relationship. Umeachwa, unaweza kutumia kuachwa kupata relation mpya?
Yeah, wengine wanaona nikisema nimeachwa, I'll get a sympathy. So you want the sympathy tuliachwa broad base. So to support tuko wapi, tuliachwa wapi? Broad base. Yesterday, you may not speak. Yesterday we had the rally in Nakuru. What did the Babu say? It gave the audits and the alignment of the debt that we have in Kenya. What does that show? That these people are a step ahead, not checking about one way, but their mind is open to check whereby every place of Mwananchi is being settled. While Sifuna's fight in Senate asking, hii pesa ilipeana kwa county, ulipewa hii pesa. Okay, tuoneshe hii pesa imefanya.
Ulitumia wapi na wapi?
Kukuuliza hivyo ni makosa.
So, kwa serikali ya Ruto ni makosa. Kwa sababu katika hii serikali ni kulingana na vile wame behave. The further somebody runs away from the constitution, the better for them. Ukitaka kukosana na serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, waulize katiba inasema nini. Tusimame na katiba. Hiyo ni makosa kwa serikali ya Ruto. katika hii serikali kile unapaswa kusema ni kwamba Ruto alisema, alileta, alijenga, akatenga. Yeye ni rais wa kwanza kujenga nyumba.
It's not the first one.
Ndio ukweli, it's not the first one. Slum upgrading program started with Moi. Okay, you hear Kibira Ayani.
Kibira is changed so much.
Kibira Ayani, kwa historia yake, ilikuwa slum upgrading program. Okay, kukakuja ile ya nini ya Raila Odinga ilikuwa inaitwaje? Ya 2002. Okay, ile ilijenga zile nyumba ziko majengo on the other side, zinaitwa high rise. Okay, this building houses has been with us, but Ruto wants to convince us he's the first one to build houses for Kenyans, and then he says that makes him electable. Should we elect a president based on the houses and the roads he builds, or on how safe wananchi are safe in the leadership he provides according to the rule of law?
I can say that, right? You shall supposed to elect the leader by the way he stands with the mwananchi. Because ukiniweka pale umeniweka kama mzazi. And if we want to get a wrong side with the parent, fight the kids. Yes, so juzi Gachagua said that tunasema pikipiki zinatumia mafuta ya nini?
Ni hata ndio mimi nashindwa. Okay, na bei ya mafuta tayari kupanda?
Si ilipanda pia.
So ni kipi kinachezwa hapa?
Okay, there's thing that I can feel, or me I can say, there's a wrong structure somewhere. Whereby we don't just want to analyze everything, knowing that the technology is evolving, knowing that things are changing. So just contradicting that to the back then. It's just like now. But let me bring it to the sector of church, no, you are back then, a preacher used to know I'm the only preacher that's preaching to you. So whether even the preacher lies to you, you can't relate so much. Because it's just once when the preacher brings a guest. Okay? But now, check the now modern status. You have many preachers online. Whereby this person is able to listen to this person is able to listen to this. Okay, for example, you speak about something about love. The person will go to check about, okay, what other people are saying or what other people's opinion over it. The Google is there to tell them, the AI, the ChatGPT is there to tell them what is it all about. These two. So the mind of the people, or consider the mind of the people, some leaders in Kenya, they see that era whereby they think that once we say, the people will agree to us. Not knowing that people are involved, people they do that analysis, people they check out, people they have their strategy. Nakumbuka nikiambia Ruto, nikisema kumbuka unaona hata time nikiambia nikisema kwamba it is easier for Kenya to go ahead if Ruto decided to use mwananchi to build the Kenya. If Ruto goes down, and then they say we are making a concept, we are making a line down for this all youth. Somebody will come with a strategy that will enable many youth to get job employment and be sustainable and bring Kenyan income. Are you sure this young man will not draw something that will bring up that?
There is a tricky part of that historically. Okay, if you can remember, there was a movement called the Youth for Kano, 92. Youth for Kano 92, which was led by the late Jirongo, William Ruto, there was Sami Nyamweya, who are young people. And the strongest opposition to the Moi leadership was the opposition young Turks, the youth. Orengo, Raila Odinga, Kitobu Manyara. Okay? So the youth for Kanu was to counter the youth for opposition. Okay? And what did the youth for Kanu do? They got into Kanu, took the money, okay, and came to buy the youth, the opposition, to dismantle the opposition so that Moi retains power. So that card for the youth, natuko card, I hope uko card pia. So are you not seeing That's playing again. Okay, not forgetting that Ruto, who is now wanting to stay in power, was the leader for youth for KANU 92, and they did what we are seeing happening, like the attack on Osoti. It was so bad that when Kibaki went to do a rally in Kericho, he was stoned and chased away. Okay, by those youth. They would raffle up, dismantle the rallies for the opposition candidate. Sasa hiyo ndio mi naona hawa youth unataka tuwategemee, ni wa kutegemewa.
Yeah, because this is just a project that the person bringing. The person doesn't bring now, brings about the party. We are bringing up a project or a structure that will help us to get jobs and to get how to solve the problem. We are not bringing the youth to create a party. You're getting the point. That's the point we are checking out.
You are not creating the youth to create a party.
Yeah. We are
youth for KANU did not create a party, they joined the party.
Okay, they joined the party.
And the youth in Ford, okay, which split into Ford Kenya and Ford Asili, okay? They were not creating a party. They joined a party.
Joined the party. But
yes.
The thing is that the topic I'm bringing up is the whereby we see the like even in academics. Normally found they normally give the student an opportunity to do the project. And the project that stands out, it's added in the syllabus. You see? The way it's same thing that some project they can give even to the people of Kenya. Whereby we're having this problem. How are we solving it? That's how they collaborate the Mwananchi.
Yes.
But now, me coming up, just create something, and then come say that to the Tuma, and then we get the public opinion. You get the point?
What we need here, like what I see, is a deep conviction that this country is in a bad place, and the people to rescue it is us.
Yes.
Okay? Like the people who fought for independence, but not all the people.
Yes.
Harry Tuku, they were youthful.
Yeah.
Okay? Some were in their 20s, in their 30s. But they say enough is enough. We cannot continue kneeling down in our own country and being messed up by foreigners. And so we, as the young people, are we not seeing how bad things are? Because how do we have the same age group, others are saying 2 term, and others saying 1 term? What's wrong with us? Are we not seeing how bad things are? Or these things are only bad in some section and are good elsewhere?
Everyone has a reason. Because you say in Kenya we have the democratic system. Whereby I have my opinion, you have your opinion. Whereby I can't judge your opinion too. The person has the reason kwa nini aseme 2 term. Mwingine alisema ni 2 term. Tutamtoa. So that's yako na 2 term. Lakini kwa analogy yake.
No, I'm drawing this from I think a conversation that was on TV, where there is this youth leader of KANU, okay, very brilliant young man, who comes and says that to him voting for Ruto is helping Kenya, and he will do everything, go around the country to convince the young people that Ruto is the best man for the job. Talk of Kasamuel, okay, after going to push Sifuna and he fell where he cannot pick himself up. What is his mission? He wants to go and tell the youth to vote for Ruto. Is it that Ruto anaonewa ama kuna ukweli kwamba Ruto ameharibu nchi?
I can say that sio kuonewa, but everyone has a reason. And then I can tell you, once people, somebody has got to the limit, na amechoka, doesn't matter what you do, you can't convince the person. Even those you standing up, they say that they will move around. Yes, you will move around, but I'm already tired. I'm tired with this marriage.
Yes.
I have lifted my hands up. I've surrendered. I've reached the end. There's no way you can tell me now, you can go back. I can't go back.
So, wewe unaonaje hii maswala tukirejelea the state of the nation. Uh, Playing the devil's advocate, is Ruto as bad as is described to be? Or there is some good in this Ruto that people are not seeing?
Some points there are some good,
Yeah.
and I can't lie to you. Kenyans are very honest.
Uh-huh.
If Ruto does anything good, they always recognize it.
Uh-huh.
And if Ruto does anything bad, they also say it.
Mm.
Now, Walimwambia, you don't have to pay us to say something you've done good. But whenever you do something good, we always say.
So, what are you saying in terms of should Kenyans consider Ruto for a second term?
That one I don't have the general opinions, but everyone has.
We're giving your perspective in terms of, can you advise Kenyans, okay, to give Ruto a second term? Despite his faults, his mistakes, you say there is still some good in him. Can we be lenient to overlook his odds and allow him to get a second term?
If he give us the reason. But if he can't give us the reason.
His 5 years in office, has it not given you reason to consider?
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
So Kenyans...
it's not yes enough. I haven't seen something that I can say, this is the tangible thing. Because if the Ruto could organize, Kenyan have food, Kenya fuel prices go down, Kenya industries back to work and also increase some industries, Kenyan farmers get to work, I swear to you, nobody could be complaining because these things could be very low. Yesterday we were on the way. You saw the road.
I have a problem with the aspect of somebody raising the price or lowering the price. Because when it comes to my understanding of government leadership, is ensuring that all systems work. Okay? Like we are streaming right now, okay? We must make sure that the whole system is working. It doesn't have to be that nimeshusha kamera, pandisha, nikapandisha, ukashusha. So it cannot be that the president has lowered the price of unga, has lowered the price of fuel. Not all Kenyans depend on fuel directly, okay? But all Kenyans depend on the Kenyan economy, isn't it? So the best place to affect every Kenyan is to ensure that the economy is favorable, okay? You focus on making the economy favorable, not to come and tell me nilitoa unga ikiwa 160, saa hii iko 80, okay? Am I able to get that 80? In fact, I would not mind unga ikiwa 160, okay? Na mimi natengeneza 500. Okay? My 500 can easily afford the 160. So give me the 500. Don't tell me how you reduced the 160 to 80 when I don't even have 20. And so what I find here is mtu kuchezea watu akili. Okay? Ati nilitoa shilingi ilikuwa 160, nimereduce mpaka imefika 130, 129. When actually he took office when the shilling was 119, okay, against the dollar. And it was in his hands that it jumped from 120 to 160. Nikikupatia mtoto aanze kulia. Okay? Utataka zawadi tena nikuambie kwamba umemfanya mtoto akulia tena? Sio ndio umemchuna akalia. Upembeleze yeye arudi chini. Hiyo unapigiwa makofi. Yeye ndo alirukisha shilingi afika 160. Ni kazi yake kureduce. Okay? And so what I see here is Kenyans are missing the point. And the point is we need a government that establishes systems that serve Kenyans regardless of who is the president. regardless of who is the governor. Governor akikaa kwa ofisi hivi, kuna sheria inalinda wananchi. Hawezi kupitisha chochote ambacho kinaenda kinyume na nini? Na wananchi. Because it's established in the law. But these other loopholes that we are creating, whereby somebody anavuja pesa ya umma, alafu anatengeneza rally ya kusema Sifuna ni mbaya kwa sababu alisema wewe ni mwizi na ulikutwa umeiba. So I think Kenyans need to differentiate between the politics being played and the current state of affairs. Our country is in bad shape and it needs to be salvaged. Ni kama Titanic. Inaendelea kuzama lakini watu wana dance tu. Walihakikishiwa kwamba hii haiwezi kusink. Hata Mungu hawezi kuizamisha. So waendelee tu imeenda imebaki a quarter. Lakini bado tunasema kwamba we can go another term. I think that is my point in the sense that Kenyans need to look at the situation holistically and look at like for example the graduates. Watu wale wana graduate. Let's say $1 million per semester or per year, okay? Or 2 million per year. Do we have those 2 million jobs? We don't. If we don't, and we are graduating them 2 million every year, are we not doing it deliberately? Because we know, kama vile Gachagua amesema, mmekuja graduate lakini nawaambia hakuna job. Okay? So, why? Kwa nini hakuna job?
It's because the government doesn't want to put the good structure.
They are avoiding to put up systems. Like when we were in high school, there are companies that will go to school and convince somebody to drop in school and go work. Okay?
Yeah.
Or they will come to church and say, give us any disciplined young man. We need somebody to go and... Jobs were available. Companies were looking for workers. Workers were few. How did we cross to reach a place where we have got more graduates than the work space? Teachers, we have those who graduated 2000, 2007. Now we are in 2025. Hawajawahi ajiriwa na TSC. Kwa nini? Na mnatuambia mko na serikali?
Sisi tuko na serikali.
Gani?
Sisi tuko na viongozi.
Wanaofanya nini?
Wanaongoja tumbo zao.
Ndio hapo ndio nataka wakongewe. Hapo ndio nataka washikiliwe. Okay? Kwamba wewe umeongoza hivi ndio. Katika kuongoza kwako wale graduates wamezidi. Kwa mfano in 2022, let's say there were 4 million young men tamaking. And in 2025 we now have 10 million tamaking. Okay? So what is wrong with this picture? We are multiplying graduates and not multiplying the jobs. And then somebody tells you he will start affordable housing to create jobs for these people. Is that person serious?
Kila mtu atakuwa fundi. Hata ni daktari utakuja udungane sindano kwa
so matofali pia inahitaji sindano. Hebu tumalize hii maneno.
But this conversation has been in the morning on TikTok.
Yes.
Well, somebody asked, mimi kama daktari, affordable houses zinanipia kazi yake.
Kusimamia wale wameanguka kwa mjengo.
Kwa mjengo.
So tunapeleka kwa mjengo waanguke ili daktari apate mtu wa kudunga sindano aliyepo kitu.
Sasa na yule mwenye ameajiriwa atapata wapi kazi? Tutakwambia tuko na daktari wa nini huko.
That is where I want Kenyans to think. Okay?
Yeah.
Right now ile serikali tunahitaji ni ile ya Burkina Faso. Wanafunzi wako shule, wananchi wako kwa barabara, wanatengeneza barabara yao, wanajijengea clinics zao. Wale ambao ni wanafanya nursing, okay, wanaelimishwa bure na serikali ili wakuwe independent. Hapa tuko tuna wale ambao wanakata deals. barabara ile tumekuja nayo uliona? Unajua hiyo barabara ukienda kwa records za serikali it was tarmacked in 1975 and there is no grain of tarmac at all, but kuna pesa ililipwa contractor akaleta records kwamba barabara imeisha, ikakuja kuwa launched na president.
Kwa president anapita hapa kuja kulaunch.
Si uliona pale mahali lami ilikuwa imeanzia? Hapo ndio anasimama akiweka hivi nini huku msituni hakupita huko, ajui vile inakaa.
We need to get a serious government because even right now, Bernard, I can tell you that the street kids the numbers are going up.
Yeah.
But to brought up the system that hakuna mtoto kupatikana kwa street because academy is free.
Yes.
And then
masomo ya bure na ya lazima.
Na ya lazima. Usipatikane kwa street because masomo ni
ya bure na ni lazima.
Unaona watoto wa street kwa mahali kwa nje kweli.
Na kukapewa ministry to ensure that wale wamebaki kwa street wanangolewa. Angomudi, Ministry of Home Affairs.
Wacha hiyo. Uhuru akakuja, akaleta free secondary education. Watu wamesoma hao tumefanya wote mpaka 2020. So walisoma free. Walikuwa wanalipia chakula peke yake shuleni.
Yes.
With small maybe tuition fee peke yake tu. But the bigger burden Uhuru lilipa.
So pesa ilienda wapi?
Sasa sijako kunyundo. So hiyo ndio nauliza mniambie kwa serikali yenu pesa mlipeleka wapi? Whereby because right now ukipita Nairobi is like kila mtu anatoka.
Wacha kwenda sana. Nitakasirika. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with the conversation, we need to land, but this is what we are saying. Let's not go into the elections with excuses. Let's go into these elections by seeking proper facts that we need to ensure that we have a decisive vote that will bring into force a government that we can count on, a government that we can rely on, and a government that acts in our interest. Those leaders are available. Some of them are among our current leaders. Others are yet to come to the limelight. But you know them. They're your brothers, they're your sisters, they're your uncles, they're your relatives. What I beg of each and every Kenyan is that as we get into these elections, don't go and vote in the name of my tribe. Don't go and vote in the name of Eshenyu Neshenyu, hata kikiwa kibaya. Kenya deserves better, and Kenya deserves the best. And I mean, even in the law of nature, the best among us is the one that leads us. Why do we leave leadership for the worst among us? When it comes to athletics, we look for the best. When it comes to football, we look for the best to go and represent us. There is no game we participate in, we send the worst, including choir. What happens when it comes to elections that you want to elect anything and everything and expect it to go and solve whatever issues that are prevailing? And so as we get into this conversation, please let's get serious. And then, of course, maandamano is part and parcel of our constitutional provision. Nobody should hinder it. Nobody should stop it. And stopping it is what is illegal. Stopping maandamano is what is illegal. Maandamano are all legal and they should be done within the framework of the constitution. So as the young people are saying that Tuesday is the D-Day, when they are back on the street because of the cost of living and the state of affairs in the country, they have every right to do that. And everyone who is involved in all this, please do your part. Don't be part of what enhances the oppression. Be part of the solution for everything to be done in order and in decency. And so wale ambao tunaandamana, hakikisha kwamba unaandamana responsibly and of course peacefully. That's how the constitution spells it. Don't go out there to shoot anybody or to stone anybody, and don't go out there to loot, because that one now doesn't make you a protester. It makes you someone who is out to break the law. And that is the reason why the police should be present time for maandamano, to protect the properties from being looted and protect the properties from being damaged. That is the job of the police. It is not the job of the police to stop demonstrations. So kama wewe ni polisi, enda uko nje ukijua kazi yako. Kazi yako ni kulinda wale ambao wanaandamana wasiibiwe na wasiumizwe. Kazi yako ni kulinda maduka ambayo yako njiani kule watu wanaandamana, yasibomolewe na yasiibiwe. Hiyo ndio kazi yako kama polisi, lakini sio kwenda kutupia watu tear gas na kwenda kushoot watu. That's not your job. That's criminal, and you may escape today, but tomorrow will catch you for the same. I just want you to get that clearly as it can get. Well, it's been a great joy and, of course, a humbling experience to come to you from our village in Navajo constituency, Kakamega County. Sound Candid Talk is here to stay. Stay tuned, share the video widely. Let's meet in the open forum later in the day. God bless you. Nita Bernard.